Hi everyone, my name is Michael and welcome to my short presentation. Today I'm going to explore an interesting topic, often a misunderstood aspect of literature, and that is about the presence of eroticism in Philippine short stories. This journal article I will be discussing today with you today was written by Almira Malawi Abdulatap from Mindanao State University. This study investigated how eroticism, which is the quality in writing that evokes sexual feelings and taps into our inner emotional feelings. It represented in selected Philippine short stories. I know the word eroticism might raise your eyebrows, especially it's often associated with controversy, censorship, and sensitivity. However, in the context of this study, it's represented as something deeply human, not something taboo, but rather a natural expression found in literature. The stories covered in the study include The Riddle by Father Shonil F. Jose, The Virgin by Kerima Polotan Tuvera, Magnificence by Estrella D. Alfon, and Midsummer and How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife by Manuel Argilia, and of course, Dead Stars by Paz Marquez Benitez. These stories illustrate how love, desire, and attraction are integrated into everyday narratives, sometimes subtly or sometimes boldly. Abdulatap's article has three main goals. First is to explore eroticism as recurring theme in these stories. Second is to identify how eroticism is portrayed, whether through characters, scenes, or symbols. And third is to analyze how it all fits into the larger literary and cultural context using different interpretative lenses. Now about the methodology, Abdulatap used a qualitative content analysis approach. The study was brought in formalist and psychoanalytic frameworks to really dig into the stories we're saying on a deeper level. Everything was sourced from respected Philippine literary collections. As to its key research findings, the study revealed that there is a physical attraction between characters, including expressions of love and sexual intimacy. Furthermore, it identifies lust and desire as driving forces in plot or character, as well as husband and wife dynamics that include emotional and physical elements. Finally, the study noted admiration of physical beauty, often wrapped in symbolic language. Collectively, these findings demonstrated that eroticism is not only simply about sex, but rather it encompasses longing, intimacy, relationships, and the broader human condition. Now, as to the implications of this study, these are significant for educators and students of literature alike. Finally, it promotes critical analysis as it encourages students to read deeper beyond the surface and really think about what's being communicated. Furthermore, it enhances literary appreciation as students understand more about the range of human emotions explored in literature. Additionally, it encourages open discussion for when handled maturely and respectfully. This topic can open to door to richer, more meaningful class conversations. Moreover, it provides context since cultural and ethical and historical awareness is key to understanding how eroticism is portrayed. Also, it builds ethical awareness as to discussing the good and bad sides of eroticism, helps students reflect on values. Finally, it points to the need for the teacher training as teachers should be equipped with the right tools and strategies to guide these sensitive yet important discussions. Now, as to the future studies, looking ahead, the article suggests that the study can be replicated in other genres or with other literary works. This way, we can keep broadening the conversation about eroticism in Philippine literature. Now, to wrap up, here are two questions I'd like for you to think about or even bring up in our chat box. Number one, How does the portrayal of eroticism in literature reflect societal values and norms, and how has this changed over time, and particularly in Philippine context? And number two, in what ways can educators responsibly address the topic of eroticism in literature with students to foster critical thinking and self-reflection while considering potential cultural sensitivities? And with that, thank you very much. Thank you for your time and attention. Again, this is Michael.